Hi, I'm Hugh Fraser. Welcome to 58 Seconds for Futurespaces. This week we're going to be looking at the walkability of South African streets. Christopher Alexander's book with Sarah Ishikawa and Murray Silverstein, A Pattern Language, deals with a very simple and humanist approach to architecture, urban design, and community livability. It remains to this day one of the best-selling books in architecture. In the book they state, individuals have no effective voice in any community of more than 5,000 to 10,000 persons. One way that would allow us to humanize our cities is to make the streets walkable. By and large, South African cities are American in concept, often decaying central business districts surrounded by dormitory suburbs, all linked with poor public transport and choked arterials. If we worked on the local urban fabric that made it possible to walk or cycle, more activity would happen on the street. There are examples in Johannesburg, parts of Soweto, Melville, or in this image, Parkhurst, where it's still possible to eat on the street. Likewise in Cape Town, there's Observatory, there's Woodstock, and there are parts of Main Road. In Durban, the Beachfront, Florida Road, and the Grey Street area. Not that these are the only cities in South Africa that need attention. They all do. In this rather dismal picture of the Gautrain station at Sandton, space has been allowed for commercial activity, but 3 years after completion, it remains empty. So the pedestrians are choked by vehicles and pushed often to the sides against the hard edge of the urban fabric. On a recent trip to Beijing, some clues were revealed on eating on the street and general street life. The space progression from the hutongs or the alleys, space for cyclists, space for vehicles, and space for pedestrians who all operate, not always at ease with each other, but it does exist. There's a possibility for this rather enjoyable pie truck. Elsewhere in the city, much happens on the bicycle and public street eating, which may in the South African view not be completely palatable, but much of the transport is done by bicycle as well. But let's not be naive. I'm not going to see my mother on a bike anytime soon, but we can still add some color and life to our streets.